We have a homepage. It looks great. An about us page. Awesome. Services, doctors, blog, contact us. Everything looks good. This is a fully working website for your dental clinic. I'm going to show you how to set everything up within the next 15 minutes. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments below and I will try to answer them. So yeah, let's get started. So to set up a website like this, you need two things. You need a domain, which is mydentalclinic.com or something like that. And it's usually about $10 a year. And you need a host, which will have different prices, but I'm going to show you the cheapest host you can find. So yeah. Okay, so to be completely transparent with you guys, I am affiliated with two popular hosting providers. One is hosting.com and the second one is hostinger.com. There's links to both of them in the description. If you use my links to make a purchase, it basically gives me a small commission and it helps me continue making these videos. If you don't want to use the affiliate links, you can just go directly to the websites and that's totally fine. So at the time I'm making this video, Hosting has a deal that starts at $199 and Hostinger starts at $299 a month. Hosting has a better 1-year option. It totals to $24 and that includes the domain for the first year. Okay, so let's just go with 1 year and then server location. Just pick the closest location to your users. I'm gonna go with Germany because I'm in Europe, and then register a new domain. Let's just go with myawesomebusinessllc.com. Let's see if that's available. It is. Add to basket. Okay, great. Confirm and proceed. Okay, now for some reason they make you buy the domain for 2 years, but we can change that. Just click on edit and then switch from 2 years to 1 year, and that makes it free. Confirm and proceed. Okay, great. So now that totals to $24. Let's proceed to checkout. Okay, continue. Okay, let's add our billing. Okay, great. Order complete. And now we can just go and set up our website. Okay, so let's go to all products and then click on login to control panel. Okay, now scroll down and find WordPress Manager and then click install. Okay, now make sure the protocol is set to HTTPS. The directory should be empty. Now give your site a name and a description. So, okay, now go to plugins, uncheck all these plugins. We're not going to use them. And the last thing we're going to do is go and set an admin username, a password, and an email. And now click install. Now to do the same thing on Hostinger, just go to your dashboard and then click create or migrate website. Pick business, WordPress, select your language, the email and the password, uncheck all these plugins or just skip, and then skip the AI thing. And now if we go to our website, we should be looking at the same thing, a fresh WordPress install. Now let's add /admin at the end of our domain and log in. Okay, now let's dismiss this and go to appearance, themes, add theme, and search for Bosa Dental Care. And let's install this theme. Okay, now let's activate it. Okay, now click get started. Okay, now let's dismiss all these alerts. And now scroll down and import the first theme. Yes. Okay, now let's take a look at what we have. Okay, so everything looks set up. We have a homepage. It looks great. An about us page. Awesome. Services, doctors, blog, contact us. Everything looks good. Okay, so we're probably not going to use all these pages, but you can obviously use them if you want to. But yeah, so let's get started. So we have the theme, everything set up, pages are set up. The next thing we are going to do is add our own content, make changes to the content, make changes to the images. And the way we do that, so let's start with the header, the top part. Let's go to customize, and now let's go to site identity, and in here you have the logo. So if you want to change the logo, click change logo, go to upload files and select the file, select your logo. If you don't have a logo, go to canva.com and create a logo for your company. Just pick from any of these templates. Add your own company name, change some colors and export it, and then just add it in WordPress and it should be fine. Okay, so that's how you change the logo. Now let's say you want to change this, make changes to this top section of the header. So go to header, style, and scroll down a bit and you have the text. I don't know where this is. Okay, this part, I guess. The phone number, that's how you, so just change the text and it gets updated on the page. Right. Address, font size, then you have the button. If you want to disable the button, you can just toggle this option on and it's going to get disabled, removed. And then you have the rest of the header. Okay, let's see if we're missing any content. So the address, okay, the email, okay, the label right here. Okay, so we have all the text editable. Now, okay, let's see. Okay, that was the button. What we're missing is the links to the social pages. So to change the links or remove the icons, just go back to social media and then you have elements. So these are the links. If you want to remove some, just click remove right here. If you want to link them, paste the link in here and then click publish, and that's it. Okay, so we're done with most of the things. The last thing we're going to do to the header is adjust the menu pages. So we're not going to use all of them. Let's click on edit, then go back and you have header menu. Okay, we're going to expand and click remove to the blog page. We're not going to use the blog page. And we're probably going to keep the other ones. Okay, now if you want to keep the blog page the way it works, so let's go and look at the blog page. So these blog posts are grabbed from, if you go to dashboard and then find posts. Okay, here are the blog posts. If you want to remove some, just click trash. If you want to create posts, just click add post and then just create new posts and publish them, and they will appear on the blog page and probably on the home page too, on the blog section right here. We're not going to use any of those. No, so now we're going to remove the section and we're going to remove the blog page too. Okay, so we have removed it from the menu. Let's hit publish. But yeah, if you want to keep the blog page, that's how you do it. And the blog post. Okay, so it's gone from the header. Looks great. Now let's take a look at the footer. So go to customize again. And then let's scroll to the bottom of the page. And yeah, just click on the edit icon and you will be able to edit any text on the header. If you want to add sections, just click on the plus and then just browse all. Add any kind of component you want to add in this column. We're not going to add any, but yeah, so that's how you change the link, the text. And yeah, once you're done, just click publish and it will get updated. The menu at the bottom, click edit, back, footer menu right here. If you want to change things, the logo will get picked automatically. Yeah, so that's how you change the header and the footer. Okay, now let's focus on the rest of the page. So let's change some content on the actual page. So click on edit with Elementor. Okay, let's dismiss this. So now if you want to make any kind of change on this on this page, all you have to do is just click on the edit icon. So edit right here. And then you have the settings on the left side. You can change anything you want, the text, the subtitle, the content. If you want to change this banner, for example, right click and then edit banner style, and then you have image, insert media, and just upload your own image. It will get replaced. If you want to remove the, I don't know, this section with the buttons, just right click and delete these buttons and they're gone. Okay, this too. Now if you want to undo things, hit Command or Control Z and things will get reverted to the previous changes. And yeah, just click on the edit button and just add your own images content on the left side, and that's pretty much it. Let's remove the blog section like we talked. Click on the X and it's gone, then hit publish, and yeah, that's it. So that's how you do it. Let's say you want to remove a doctor, right click and delete the column. Everything else would get resized automatically, and that's great. So that's how you make changes. Just replace anything you want. Same thing to the About Us page. Yeah, just click edit with Elementor and just start making changes. Okay, just edit and you have the text and content on the left side. If you want to change where this links to, where the YouTube embed, you have the YouTube link on the left side. Just add your own link and click publish, and that should be it. It's really simple. Then services, doctors, and contact us, they are all gonna work the same exact way. Okay, last thing we're gonna do is contact us. We need to set up the form, so it's not set up properly. Click edit. All we have to do is just select this component, and on the left side select form. Just pick the form, or this one or the second one. Let's go with the second one, and that looks great. Now let's go and edit the map because it's not set up. So to use the map, you're gonna need the Google API key, and to get one, so if you go on the left side, you have integration settings. You need to paste the key right here. Now to get one, click here and create a Google account, add your credit card information. The thing is, they have a free plan, but once you go past the free limit, they will charge you. So if you don't want to spend any money, you can simply remove the map, and that should be fine. You already have the address right here. You could also click on the plus and go and add an image, and just take a screenshot of Google Maps and add it here. And you can even link the picture to the Google Maps link, and that should work, and it's free. Yeah, so you can do that and then hit publish, and you're all set up. Now we have a fully working website. It's live, it's accessible, people can get in touch with you. Okay, also let's fix the contact form on this page, and we're gonna fix it the same exact way we did on the form on the contact page. So just click edit and then just pick the form. Okay, that looks great. Hit publish, and everything is set up and it's fully working. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. Other than that, yeah, if you like the video, subscribe, and yeah, that's it.